So, can I say I'm really delighted to have the opportunity today to meet with colleagues from the International Climbing and Mountaineering Federation to sign the Brighton Plus Helsinki Declaration. I'm particularly delighted to do this because I know of the huge amount of work that's been going on for the last few years, working with colleagues in your medical commission, drawing together external advisors, experts in the field, to pull together the definitive research as it stands today on women operating at high altitude. What really impressed me was the way in which not only have you produced the detailed research and the reports which are now being used, but the important aspect of creating research is, of course, to produce it in a way that the intended user can read and understand it and use that knowledge to help make better decisions. In this case, opening up mountaineering and climbing to more women. So I'm delighted to see the way in which you've produced your research in lots of different formats. And I am sure that not only are the FAQs, for example, being used now, but I'm also pretty sure that the resources that you've produced so far are only going to be a catalyst for further research and filling further knowledge gaps.
The purposes and tasks of the UIAA's Articles of Association include promoting climbing as an activity of high human and social value and encouraging women's involvement in the sport and its administration. As president, I'm excited and privileged to sign the Brighton Plus Helsinki 2014 Declaration on Women in Sport on behalf of the UIAA. It's an honor that I take seriously and solemnly on behalf of our organization. At the same time, I must recognize with an element of regret that in 2024, such declarations remain essential in a movement towards gender opportunity and equality in sport. One would think that the benefits of sport, personal growth, physical and mental well-being, confidence, friendship, challenge, sheer joy and fun would make increasing participation of women an accepted and common sense ideal. Yet we know this is not the case. It remains an unfortunate reality that for many reasons, women do not or cannot participate in sports to the degree they can and should. It is true that there has been significant progress, undoubtedly encouraged by programs and declarations like Brighton Plus Helsinki. This progress should give us hope and optimism for the future. It is encouraging to me and to our organization that increasing numbers of women are active members of our climbing communities. Many women are pushing the boundaries of climbing, and many more participate for the fun and physical challenges. The UIAA Medical Commission has recently published publicly available research findings on women going to altitude, research that was also featured in a recent Mountain Wilderness Medical Congress held by the International Society for Mountain Medicine and the Wilderness Medicine Society in Snowbird, Utah. But we all have some way to go, and for itself, the UIAA has work to do, particularly in our governing bodies. The witnesses to my signature today, Françoise Jacquet, our treasurer and member of our executive committee, and Carol Calhoun, a member of our staff and leader of our climate change task force, are both evidence to me of the depth of talent, common sense, and sound perspectives that are lost when we do not encourage and enable women to join into sports governance. So I applaud the International Working Group on Women in Sport for its work in this initiative, and I look forward to working together towards a mountaineering climbing culture that enables and values women's full involvement in every aspect of our wonderful sport. And I thank you for this opportunity today.
As a woman, of course, I'm particularly proud that the UIA is one of the international organizations signing this declaration, thereby committing itself to promoting gender equity in sports. UIA is a global organization, and to sign this declaration is to embrace this globality. So, thank you.
The strength of IWG Women and Sport is, to be honest, the organisations within this global network of networks. And so for us now, having you within the fold, it's a fantastic opportunity for us to share what you're doing, for others to learn from it, and also as you're on this journey of discovering what has the biggest impact in terms of helping more women and girls thrive in climbing and mountaineering, sharing that knowledge throughout the network, because I do truly believe that a lot of the answers are there amongst the different international federations. It's just finding a way of easily putting that in people's hands. So having you on board now gives us a great opportunity to continue to fill those knowledge gaps and most importantly, put that knowledge in people's hands in a really usable way. So thank you so much for signing the declaration today.